crafters, welcome to Paulette's Pretty Paper Crafts. It is time for July's name tag. I've already picked out my stamp sets for this month's card. Tim Holtz City Central. I've chosen the little cityscape and then this big kind of heartburst image. Paper Tray Inks Vintage Picnic. I've chosen the Happy 4th of July sentiment from that set. And then from Printworks, I've chosen Elegant Patterns, and that's where I've got this little starburst that we're going to use as a firecracker. I've also got some embossing powder. This is called Stampin' Stuff. It says Embossing Tinsel Silver. I received these wonderful distress inks from Jennifer McGuire. Is she not just the most generous crafter on the web? Sharing all of her experiments and experiences and tips and tricks, and then on top of that, sending goodies. So I received these kit number 13 Tim Holtz Distress Inks and the 1x1 pads. There's this beautiful blue Mermaid Lagoon, Abandoned Coral, Fossilized Amber, and Cracked Pistachio. I think we're only going to use kind of this blue and coral color today. So let's get started. First, I'm going to stamp the cityscape with some StazOn Jet Black ink. There we go. We got a pretty decent impression. And I'm going to take a homemade just embossing pouch and just pounce over all of that. That's half baby powder and half cornstarch. Then we're going to take a embossing ink and do this big heart starburst pattern. And I'm kind of going to go into the city because I've still got to utilize this space up here at the top for everybody to write their name. And then quickity quick, dump this embossing powder on there. And I tell you what would be helpful would be to go ahead and get my little tool on here. This is actually a Wilton candy making tool, but I purchased it. It was on sale one day while I was at Hobby Lobby, and I am using it to help me with my embossing. There's still quite a bit of glitter up there, and some in the center here didn't grab on, so I'm going to just kind of go in those areas right there. Alright, I'm going to heat this from the back. Okay, heating it up really good on the back, and then just go to the front and finish it out. Okay. I'm going to take that little starburst stamp and let's make sure it's clean. I've got some water over here I can spray on my little face wipe, and do the blue up here. And wipe that ink off. Dry the stamp. Do the red over here. And we need to stamp the sentiment. And I think I may have laid the... And then I'm going to take the Crayola washable markers and I'm going to just draw a nice star. And then take the red and get my flag going in there. And that is our card for July. I hope you guys had a great 4th of July. We had a fabulous weekend. Our kids, we have 2 grown kids with children, and they have each cooked for us on the weekend. So, really fun. If you guys have any questions, be sure and let me know.